Welcome back to Pod Save America. I'm John Favreau.
I'm Tommy Vitor.
Oh, I kind of wanted to be the concerned Tommy Vitor who clutches the table and seems very conscientious, but I'll be wisecracking John Lovett. I don't care.
But, Louis, if I'm Tommy Vitor, you can look at me.
That's true.
You can't look at yourself if you're Tommy Vitor.
Like I'm Penn Badgley on you now?
Tulsi Gabbard is running for president. Friday night, Democratic representative from Hawaii's 2nd District, Tulsi, announced that she plans to run for president in 2020 along with 700 other clowns.
It is a fucking sweepstakes.
And they all did it like in the same 2 weeks.
And they're all Instagramming themselves very annoyingly.
They're all trying to like jack AOC's swag. And like, it looks weird. Like, Elizabeth Warren, don't nobody want to see you Instagram living in your kitchen
with a beer,
like, because we know you're just copying a young person who did it.
Right.
That's all you're doing.
No, also, like, when she says she watches Ballers, it's like, right, that's the exact cool level I want from you.
Right.
Which is not that cool.
I don't want it any cooler.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Beto Instagramming his mouth.
Oh, right.
While he's at the dentist. What the fuck is wrong with these people? Anyway.
Yeah, what did we learn from that? Is this the magic school bus? I don't want to go down your throat.
I'm voting for the one person who doesn't Instagram live their life. That's who my next president will be.
Oh, gosh. Good luck.
Anyway, this Democrat who wants to run for president has been stirring up some controversy online. She is a 37-year-old Iraq war veteran who once touted the anti-LGBTQ group, the Alliance for Traditional Marriage. Literally sounds like an Alias villain.
It sounds so like something Tipper Gore would have headed in 1983, you know, evil and buttoned up.
It was a group that spent more than $100,000 to lobby for an amendment that reserved marriage to opposite-sex couples. And it described homosexuality as unhealthy, abnormal behavior that should not be promoted or accepted in society.
You got it, sweetie, as I smack my own ass. Moving on.
Maybe she has a point.
That's what I'm saying.
When she was running for a seat in the Hawaii state legislature in 2002, she cited her work for the Alliance, and the Alliance also actively supported gay conversion therapy.
Which, if you know science, works.
Right. And in 2004, she also fought a bill that would have legalized same-sex marriage in Hawaii. Anyway,
she's running
she's running for president, so clearly she got some apologies. She said, first, let me say that I regret these positions I took in the past and the things that I said. I'm grateful for those in the LGBTQ plus community who have shared their aloha with me throughout my personal journey.
She means the movie.
Emma Stone.
Thank you for showing me that.
I'm sorry.
Over the past 6 years in Congress, I have been fortunate to have had the opportunity to help work towards passing legislation that ensures equal rights and protections on LGBTQ plus issues, such as the Equality Act, the repeal of DOMA, blah, 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 whatever. She probably bought Glory on iTunes, too.
That's right.
Anyway, Twitter has been driving me crazy because now we are embroiled in a conversation of, didn't all Democrats used to be anti-gay at some point? And bringing up the fact that in 2008, Obama said, I believe marriage is between a man and a woman. I am not in favor of gay marriage. And Hillary Clinton saying, marriage has got historic, religious, and moral content that goes back to the beginning of time. And I think it's between a man and a woman in 2000. Listen. That shit is not conversion therapy.
Right,
No,
I was going to
not.
say, it's like, and that was like, it's again one of those things that we look back on and you're like, this was not okay. But there was this prevailing sort of idea about marriage in particular, which is not at all the same as this shit that this woman was doing.
And also, she claimed she was dogged by homosexual extremists, just fully calling us like zealots.
Yeah, and like
Carly Rae Jepsen fan.
like Barack Obama was not a part of a group that was actively trying, you know what I mean? Like a special organization whose only goal was to stop this was like not what these other people were doing.
Gay
Right.
teenagers who go through conversion therapy kill themselves.
Yeah.
Like this is a big difference. And I think that 2020 is really going to be the year of politicians trying to rebrand themselves now.
Yeah.
And I think that rebranding yourself may work if you're Joe Biden and you want us to forget about that Anita Hill shit.
Right.
But if you are supporting conversion therapy, like, no, bitch, I'm not supporting you.
I also like it in other years, right? Like you sort of understand this, like all of these people who are never going to be president, ever, who are running, that it's like to increase their notoriety. Like that's they're like trying to raise their profile. And so they run for president and they get a book deal and whatever. And they know good and goddamn well they're not going to be president, but it is to become like more well-known politicians.
Right.
In
Carly
2020,
Fiorina has a cabaret off Broadway.
But like in 2020, for me, it's like this shit is serious. Like we don't have time for this bullshit. Like this is not the year for all of you to try to become more famous or whatever the fuck. Like we need some real shit. We need real people running, not this clown bullshit. We don't need everyone jumping in. Like we need to get serious about who the fuck is going to run for president because we need Donald Trump to not be president anymore. So this year in particular, this like clown car of people rolling up saying that they're running for president, I find very irritating and honestly borderline irresponsible.
I do. And I also want to say that there are ways to defend Barack and Hillary without some of the insanity that I've seen with some people tweeting. We all know that Barack was really just lying because, it wasn't good to publicly support gay marriage back then. I'm like, listen, I don't care if he was lying. I don't care if he actually meant it then. I'm glad that he changed his opinion later on. But it's also like, I'm not going to say that it's okay.
Yeah, no.
You don't have to create hoops.
And I doubt he would say it was okay. I bet if you
know.
asked him, I don't think he would be like, that was a fine opinion to have. I bet he would express or has expressed regret for having that opinion. So it's like, you don't even know that that's what he's thinking.
Also, by the way, I remember distinctly in 2012 when it was Michelle Obama who gave the speech that she said something, it was the DNC, I think, indicated that she was for gay marriage. And I remember that being so kind of shocking, like, oh, wow, they're actually going public with this. So let's not pretend it was even that long ago that it was unsurprising that a Democratic candidate would say these things. So we are still, I feel I am still recovering from how awful that was. You know what I mean? I don't think we should roll over that.
It was that Robin Roberts interview when they sat
too.
down. That was like the moment when they sat and he was like, I am now in support of gay marriage. And they got Robin up in there. Looking great as always.
Just always looking fly.
Just looking good.
Like,
this bitch is like, I beat cancer how many times?
Right. She looks like she does a jaunty jog in the
I was going to say, I literally was about to say, the jauntiest woman. Rarely you describe a woman as jaunty. Thank God we have her. Katharine Hepburn and Robin Roberts.
But who is the other politician? I feel like now it's just politicians inundating us. I mean, with their bullshit constantly. That's all they're doing. But like even more so, because now we've got fucking
Scaramucci is back.
Scoop.
Anthony
Scoop,
Scaramucci
scoop,
is back.
yeah.
The mooch.
Scoop.
Scoop. I hate him.
He's gonna be on your favorite TV show.
I listen. So Celebrity Big Brother is back. And
The Peabody winning Celebrity Big Brother.
Scaramucci is joining the Celebrity Big Brother house.
Did you also, by the way, see like the fake lists of people that were supposed to be on the show that turned out to be wrong? For a while, I had believed that Sean Spicer was going to be in the house. So in a way,
God.
I'm already deadened to this news. Like I was prepared for it to be even somehow worse.
What is Sean Spicer doing? Man, that is a name I have forgotten about, fortunately.
He's interning here at Crooked Media.
He's got great ideas.
He's running for president.
This is obviously Scaramucci's own attempt to politically reinvent himself because he saw how it worked for Omarosa.
But Omarosa,
But it didn't really work.
Omarosa was also there for longer than 10 days.
True.
Right.
I don't know if she had a real job. He had more of a real job than her, but Omarosa was also a name we already recognized.
Yeah.
Like Sean Spicer was just like around for a while and was like so crazy, and he was in such a public position. Omarosa, we already knew who she was. She was there for a minute. Like, dude, nobody knew who you were. You were there for a hot blink of an eye. And that
You fucked up in record time.
Yeah, like there's no reinvention.
There's also the
You're the
idea.
Flojo of fucking up.
There's just the idea. I love his nails. There's also the idea that Omarosa going to Celebrity Big Brother was her going back to what she should be doing in the first place,
Right.
being on reality TV. This is like no one wants to see you.
I would like if you
You're
walked
trash, and you tried to get me fired.
if you walked down the street and you had a picture of this man, nobody could identify him.
Yeah, I don't think so either. But by the way, this cast list is disturbing in a couple of ways. When I'm looking and I'm worried for Candy Burruss because Dina Lohan is in that house. Kato Kaelin, who is a parody of somebody who would get selected for the show. He literally is just known for being a witness in the OJ thing. That was, I believe, 24 years ago.
Not even a useful witness.
No. he had Brad Pitt-esque hair. That is what we remember about him. And he gets in the house. I'm just saying, Candy Burruss has a Grammy.
I know. What is she? And she has money.
Yeah.
Like, she doesn't have, like, silly, like, non-Beverly Hills housewife money. Like, this bitch has real cash. What are you doing, girl?
And also talent.
And
So
yeah, go write a song.
I'm worried.
She never turns down a check. Never.
Tamar's in the house. That's also crazy.
Lolo Jones.
And then now do you think, so when Omarosa was on Big Brother, she was doing her, like, dropping Trump secret shit. Like, don't you think he's going to try? He doesn't have anything else. Right? Like, he has no other personality
what did you
or
learn
role.
in 15 days?
Right. Like,
Also, by the way, that actually throws into sharp relief how Omarosa, in her own way, again, scamstress, obviously, like, waving a finger in the camera like, you don't know what I know. This guy is so helplessly guileless, I feel like he'll just spill it all in 10 minutes to Jonathan Bennett, the guy from Mean Girls.
What if the mooch is the reason Donald Trump gets brought down because on Big Brother, he throws down the
really says
receipts.
some shit.
Yeah.
And Julie Chen Moonves raises an eyebrow at the camera and says, how about that?
Well, she's gone,
But first,
right?
nope, she's back for Big Brother.
Oh, so she just quit the talk.
Correct.
Yes.
Girl,
Which is an
what?
interesting situation because on Big Brother, she actually does control the conversation. So it's an interesting move on
Do you
her
think
part.
every night she's going to be like, I'm Julie Chen Moonves? Like she did the other
Well,
time.
I hope it's like that.
Yeah,
Yes.
just like that. Just like that.
Which is wild to me because now knowing everything that's come out about Les,
yeah.
it's just like, are you really going to be up on CVS being on?
Well, you know what? Because he didn't get his $60 million, so she's got to go back to work.
I would also lean the other way if I were Julie Chen. I would just call myself some other name and just hope that caught on. Hi, it's me, Julia Boone.
Hi, it's Juliette Binoche.
Good night.
Again, we took a wild turn in this conversation.
Imagine staying on the topic of Scaramucci, though.
Well, that's
How's
not
he
where we
doing?
started. We started with Tulsi.
Oh, that's true.
Tulsi Gullah Gullah Island.
I look forward to her on Celebrity Big Brother.
Right? Stabbing Ross Matthews.
Honestly, they're going to be able to do an entire Celebrity Big Brother that's just 2020 presidential candidates.
Oh, yeah.
Failed 2020 presidential candidates.
What if 2020 is actually just a season of Drag Race?
Oh, sure.
Beto walks in the room, in the workroom.
Let's
I'm
get
back.
sickening.
Also,
Yes.
2020 is so far away. Dear God.
I know, it's so... I just can't...
2019 just started.
I know.
We haven't had any time to be disappointed in it yet.
Kamala Harris is running too.
Kirsten, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Who is... yeah,
Joe
I don't...
Brand.
I'm already tired.
There's too many names.
I would say. Truly every Democrat I have heard of.
Like, honestly, almost.
Like, Cher's gonna run.
Lady Gaga's gonna run just so she can give a
Wait till,
speech.
guys, wait till Howard Schultz. Then you're gonna get like our version of Donald Trump. Like Howard Schultz is gonna come out here
Yep,
and run like it. We got a long road.
Well, I can't wait to see what Tommy says about our Pod Save America segment.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
we'll get that critique.
It is weird how we do ultimately crave his approval, even though we pretend he's just a nice fan. Anyway.
Yeah. A nice fan who's bad at trivia.
Oh, that's right. He can recover from
You
that
have
one day.
other skills, Tommy. It's fine.